Head coach Ed Simon of the Roff Tigers. First off, coach, great win, great tournament. 2 games today, 10-0 win, 16-2 win. How pleased are you with the boys' performance today?
It was just good to be back out here. It felt like it's been forever with all the rain. So it was just good to get back out here and kind of felt like we were starting over, to be honest.
24-4 on the season. You guys made the switch from Class A to B. You and I talked early in the season when you said, and I quote, "We're just not playing very good ball." What has taken off for this team? Obviously, you've won 17 games in a row, second longest streak in the state. You only trailed Drummond. How have the boys bought into your system of scheduling hard, playing tough, but yet consistently improving week after week?
Well, I thought we were going to be offensively good to start the year. I thought we would just, and we just didn't, really the first 4 or 5 games, we just didn't swing it well at all. And we put together a pretty good stretch, and offensively have been good. That's why really the break, I didn't feel like we swung it real well today, but really that's been the difference is we've been up and down our lineup have been pretty tough at bats.
So the season started off kind of on a sour note. You lose to your rival Bing. You start 0-1. You improve to 1-1. You go 2-1, drop to 2-2, go to 3-2, drop to 3-3. So pause at that moment. What were you telling the kids after a start that obviously you didn't want, they weren't expecting, and we just lost the lights?
The lights did just go out.
Oh my gosh. Thanks a lot, guys. I'll just do audio on this one. So.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I got it. So basically 3-3 start. What did you tell the boys to kind of ready this ship? And
I don't
also
even remember. I remember losing to Bing. I know we lost to Asher. Who else did we lose?
Red Oak and then
Red
Wright
Oak.
City.
Yeah. I don't know. Really the Bing game wasn't that big of a surprise because they do have one that can really throw it, and so it's one of those things that, of course, you don't ever want to get shut out, but really after that I just felt like everybody I think knew that we were going to have a good club, but still you lose 2 guys and you're just trying to kind of find the chemistry of a new team and just guys kind of filling different roles than they had. That's a little different than people may think. Just guys being in new spots. Where you may have hit in the 5 and 6 hole, now you're hitting in the 3 and 4 hole, and you just get pitched different. They're just figuring that out. But I knew we were going to have a chance to have a pretty good offensive ball club, and really our pitching was the question. We lost two of our big arms last year, our best arms probably, but our pitching has been awfully good this fall. Connor Baldridge right there, he's just had a phenomenal fall, and Aiden Bagwell, who threw earlier today, has just been lights out. So we've had some guys step up and throw the baseball pretty good. Just had overall a really good fall with our schedule. Especially there was a stretch early where we're playing Oakdale and Dale and those guys. Those are good ball clubs. And I felt like that really made us better, just really battling with those guys.
I went ahead and checked the teams, and you're 24-4. You had 1 rain out with Lada, a couple other cancellations, but by and large, from what I gathered, you guys played 27 teams that were ranked in the top 20. The only teams you played that weren't ranked were Moss, I believe Calvin twice, and Mill Creek, if I'm right. So would it surprise you to know that you guys went 23-4 against teams in the top 20, and then basically 19-4 against teams in the top 10, and even 18-4 against top 8 teams? That's something that you've got to be proud of because you're beating a lot of quality teams.
Well, win or lose, I would rather play good people to get better. When I'm making a schedule out, if I think, well, we can beat that team for sure, I just don't even really like to schedule them. I want to schedule somebody, if we don't go play well, we're going to get beat, because I just think that's the way it is. That's the way it is in college baseball. If you don't go play well, they're going to always have good enough people that go beat you. I scheduled my alma mater there at Moss just because we like to play those guys, and they're rebuilding. Obviously they've had a little bit of a tough season, but no, other than that, we want to play the best people we can. We played Bing 3 times this year, Barnum 3 times this year, Asher 3 times this year, and we're going to play Bing again. We were going to play them again early this week, but got rained out. But just people to put pressure on and make you better. I think it's the only way you get better, to play good people.
To that end, 4 losses this season, and as you pointed out, You lost to Bing, avenged it, and won 2 out of 3. You lost to Asher, avenged it, won 2 out of 3. You haven't had a chance to play Wright City and probably won't, but Red Oak, I know, is the team that you've had your eye on all season. How excited are you to be in the position you are to where you can sit back now this weekend, rest, relax, prepare, and then just kind of see how it shakes out with Whitesboro, Drummond, Red Oak, and some of the other teams?
Well, Red Oak and us have a history that's really pretty neat. It's just every time we get together, it's a pretty good battle. It's a lot of fun, and the way that it kind of fell this year, we're on the more than likely be on the same side of the bracket. Drummond had an awful good fall. We scrimmaged them early, and knew that they had some really good arms and really good front end players, I feel like, and so I don't know what's going to happen, who's going to be that other winner, the 4th team there, but it makes for a good state tournament. I really felt like, us and Asher and Drummond were kind of on the bubble, and if we're in A, honestly, it probably makes A a little bit too tough. When we were on the lower, I really thought it going to make for a fun couple of fall state tournaments, A and B.
Exactly.
There would have been some really good teams, whether it been us or them, stay at home if we were in Class A. So us moving to B, man, it makes for an exciting state tournament. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
And I think a lot of people were surprised that you guys went to B, Vi-Sci went to A. There were some other notable changes, teams like Glencoe and Okarche, but by and large, when you look at the bracket, obviously the teams that you're going to be looking at are Whitesboro, Drummond, like you said, Red Oak. Calumet will have to defeat either Lady or Duke tomorrow. Any other team that you've got your eye kind of looking toward a potential matchup on Thursday?
Well, to me, outside of the the 3 that have been ranked in the top that everybody kind of knows about, I feel like Asher and Granite both have arms that are really nice arms that could be a factor in regional or state tournament. Varnum's got a solid club. I don't know. I think really the state tournament should have good first round games. There's good enough arms that even the teams that come on the loser side are going to have an opportunity to make some noise if they play well.
Thank you for your time. I hate to say we did this in the dark, but at least I think we knew what we were doing.
We did.